Have you ever been in that position where you're envy of your friends who have the dynamic island on their iPhones? Well, in this short video, I'm going to show you that you can also have the dynamic island on your Samsung tablet.
The first thing you want to do is to go into your Play Store, and then on the left hand side on the column there, make sure you have it on apps. Then in the search bar on the top left there, you want to type in dynamic island. As you can see, I've already done so, hence why it's appearing here. Then you want to select this app that says Dynamic Spot. Then once you select it there, so you can see that it has been downloaded 5 million plus times, proving how popular that app is. Then once you're there, just select install.
Moments later.
Just to demonstrate my next point on a Samsung phone, which you may not see on your Samsung tablet. So just some key features of the dynamic island really. So here's the stage, you can long press to expand the pop-up. Never miss an important message again. And look, there's an example at the top there, which you should go into later. And you can reply directly from the pop-up. Operate music. Look at that, all with just one tap. And also have quick access to apps, timers and alarms, etc. Once you've downloaded the app, select it, and it will only open in this portrait mode. And then just follow these setup instructions. I can tell you at the bottom it does say next. Select it, and you'll be met with these three options. Now let's go through each of these three processes in terms of setting up the app. So let's start from the top, and that is the select apps. And here you can select whatever app or apps that you would like to appear as the pop-up. Once you do, just go back and you'll see that you have a tick there. Next, we're going to select notification access, and there'll be the message there at the bottom that says please select dynamic spot. So with that in mind, make sure you enable this option that does say dynamic spot. Just follow the instruction, select allow, and again you get the go ahead. Next, select draw on screen. We'll click on next. Now at the bottom it says please select installed apps followed by dynamic spot. As instructed, we're going to select installed apps. Thereafter, select dynamic spot at the top there, and then we're going to enable it. And at the bottom, just select allow, and you are pretty much good to go. Once you've gone through the setup process, and then you select the Dynamic Spot app, it should look very much identical to this. And as you can see, you have lots of options when it comes to customization. And the other thing I should mention is that the app is free to use. However, if you want the more advanced features, you can pay for those. Don't think they're that expensive. So if you go in the pro option there where it says buy me a coffee, should show you how much that is. But I can tell you the standard features on this is fine. And the other thing to note is that you will see some adverts in here. I guess that's how they keep their costs down, but that should not deter you using the app.
It's now time to put the dynamic island to the test.
So what I'm going to do first of all is to send myself a message from this device on the left here, and keep your eye on the top middle here. So here we go, here's the moment of truth. Here we go. Now you may not get all of these other app icons here because that's something else, but this is definitely where you're going to see this pillar. Now the first thing to note with this pillar here is that you can change how long you'd like it to appear for. Now my memory serves me correctly, it is free up to 1 minute. Anything after that you will have to pay, but 1 minute is fine. But the moment you tap on it, you can also change how long you want it to appear like this. And I think that may be free for more than 1 to 3 minutes or so, but you can just check in the settings. Okay, now the beauty with this is that right from here, without going into the app itself, I can reply, mark as read, or I can mute this, which is excellent. And the other thing to note is that you can change the color of the background. Obviously I've gone for orange here, but within the settings you've got plenty of other color choices to choose from, which is really nice. And lastly, the app icons, you can choose to have them appear, which just makes it easier to distinguish, especially when you receive a message.
Did you know that we have hit 900 subscribers? With your help, let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, do consider giving the subscribe button below a gentle nudge. And it is free to do. And if you're not happy, I'll happily give you a full refund. And a big thank you to those of you who have subscribed to the channel, as it keeps me going.
For my next test, I'm going to select the clock app. And remember, I've already selected it as one of the apps to be activated as a pop-up within the Dynamic Spot app. Okay, so now I'm going to start the timer. So maybe I've got something else to do. So what I do, just minimize that. And you can see it. Yes, it's on the right here, but look at that. You can also see it up there at the top. So if I just tap on here, so you can see I've changed the color background, and I can also operate it right from here. So here, look at that. I pause it, so it stops at 333, and then maybe later I come back and then I just resume there, and if I want I can stop it right there. How cool is that? Here's another pop-up notification. So if I just tap on that to expand it, now you can see it in its full glory, and I've changed the color to blue this time.
And that, everyone, is the Dynamic Island. So if you haven't tried it, I suggest giving it a go. And you can go back to your friends who have iPhones and you can rub it in their faces that you have it too. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. My name is Sholo. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another episode. Peace.